Case Studies 1 through 4. Subject adaptation complete. Margaret Whitmore, the archivist. David Chen, the tenant. Sarah Mitchell, the commute. James Park, the mirror. 4 subjects, 4 patterns. Tonight, they converge. The patterns have been intersecting all along. Margaret's commute passes David's building. David's coffee shop is Sarah's 3rd stop. Sarah's route passes Unit 1940. James ordered mirrors from Margaret. They've been circling each other. Observed, documented, guided by something that's been watching for over a century. Always the same, never aging, always documenting. Something that exists in the margins of perception, in the space between moments, in patterns we don't notice until we're already part of them. It doesn't haunt, it collects. Tonight at 8:30 p.m., Unit 1940, the collection demands their presence. 8:27, Margaret arrives first. Key in her pocket she doesn't remember receiving. 8:29, David approaches. His phone died 6 blocks ago, but his feet know the way. 8:30, Sarah steps off the route. Finally. The relief lasts 3 seconds, then terror. 8:32, James arrives with his mirror. He looks at the others through it. In the reflection, 7 people, not 4. He lowers the mirror. 4. Raises it. 7. You see them too. This is the route. This was always the route. 4 keys, 1 lock. The door opens. Inside is not a storage unit, a room. Vast. Impossibly vast. Filing cabinets stretching into darkness. Boxes labeled with dates. Photographs, thousands of them. These are mine. All me. Her entire life, birth to present, and beyond. Photographs dated next month, next year, 2034. David finds his section, multiple timelines. In one, he's elderly. In another, dead. In another, standing here now, looking at this exact photograph. Sarah's section. Every step of 11 years, time-stamped to the second. We're not the first. In the reflection, different people, different eras, all being documented, all happening simultaneously. Thank you for coming. A figure steps into light. Gray coat. Camera. Face difficult to focus on. It raises the camera. You've all done remarkably well. Adaptation within projected parameters. What are you? I am documentation. I am the record of patterns. I am the archive. Let us go. Go. But you found the pattern. You followed it perfectly. Why would you leave when the documentation is just beginning? You think this is confinement. You're mistaken. This is preservation. We're already in it. We've been in the archive the whole time. The archive isn't a place. It's a state of being. Once you recognize the pattern, you're already part of it. Margaret looks at her hands, flickering, solid, transparent, solid. No, this isn't. Your timeline is stabilizing. In 4 minutes, you'll achieve full integration. It's painless. There has to be a way out. You misunderstand. There's nothing to fight. You've always been part of it. You're only now aware. David lunges for the camera. His hand passes through like smoke. I exist in observation, in documentation. I'm the space between your routines, the pattern you follow without knowing why. Sarah tries to remember her life before the root. It's fading, like a dream she can't hold on to. I had a life before the root, but I can't remember what it was. The pattern becomes clearer as the noise fades. Soon, all that will remain is the pure form. It's not loss. It's refinement. David looks at his hands, becoming transparent. We're disappearing. You're integrating, becoming part of something permanent. How long do we have? Integration completes at 8:53 p.m. 7 minutes. David tries to run. His feet won't move. They simply don't remember how to go anywhere except here. We never had a chance. From the moment we noticed, we were already caught. The archive doesn't capture those who run. It captures those who look back. Curiosity is the only requirement. Margaret feels herself fading, not dying, just becoming less distinct, more pattern than person. Has anyone ever escaped? Escaped? No. Though, there was one. Subject 217. Chicago, 53. She didn't escape. She chose differently. We lost track of her for 63 years. Recently, she's begun appearing in other subjects' documentation, watching, recording, interfering. But she's an anomaly. You won't be. 8:53 p.m. The four stand motionless, eyes open but unseeing. Integration complete. Case file 047. Subjects 1 through 4 archived. The figure walks to a filing cabinet, files the new photographs carefully, then moves to a small desk, opens a drawer, pulls out a worn leather journal. It begins to write. The handwriting shifts. Cursive. Print. Unknown symbols. Cycle 47. 4 subjects integrated. The threshold approaches. It underlines threshold 3 times. They still don't ask the right question. The Archive, Volume 12, Series C. From somewhere deep in the archive, distant camera shutters, multiple, different rhythms. The others are progressing well. Tokyo reports 3 new integrations, London 5, Sao Paulo 12. We're ahead of schedule. From the shadows, another figure steps forward. Different coat, different camera. Series J, convergence successful. 5 subjects. And the one who ran? She recognized the pattern, but chose to flee. Current location unknown. She'll look back eventually. They always do. When will we have enough for the threshold? Current projections, 18 months. But there are complications. Subject 217. She's found the Volume 1 archive, the original files. Both figures turn, walk in opposite directions, disappearing into the vast archive. Behind them, a file cabinet drawer slowly opens. A folder slides out, falls to the floor. Case file 001, classified, Boston, 1924. The first subject. The folder lies there, waiting. Hey, this is weird. I was going through old family photos, and there's this guy in the background of like 10 different pictures. Same coat. Grandma's wedding, 1956. Mom's graduation, 83. My sister's birthday last week. Same guy. Hasn't aged. Always has a camera. Anyway, I'm gonna find out who he is. Downloaded this genealogy app. Maybe I'll even track him down. I'll update if I find anything. Subject acquired. Pattern recognition detected. Curiosity threshold exceeded. Integration probability 97%. Case file 048. Documentation in progress. Archive 47. Status report. Threshold progress 63%. Current cycle 4 integrations complete. Estimated completion 18 months. Acceptable. Continue. And the anomaly? Subject 217. Still unaccounted for. Still interfering. Find her before she finds the others. Before she tells them what we're building. They always want to understand. They always look for the pattern. And once they see it, they can never look away. Check your photographs. Look in the backgrounds, the reflections, the shadows. If you see him, don't investigate. Don't try to understand. But you will. They always do.
Unless someone stops them first.